Hello my lovely people and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an exciting one and I hope you are excited about it as I am because I'm excited. You may have seen where I made a few orders on Ulta, and by a few I mean 5. However, I have a lot of new makeup here to try and I'm so pumped. I decided I was going to do like full face of new makeup kind of thing. Try to incorporate as much of it into the video as possible, but there's a lot of things that I will not be able to use. So let's go ahead and get started. Also, I just want to quickly mention I went to a concert last weekend and I'm not sure if you can see, but I have this huge bump on my head. And surely it's gonna bruise because it hurts so bad, but it hasn't really bruised yet. It was red right after it happened, but it hasn't bruised yet. So a girl definitely threw a half full can at my head and she was only standing 5 inches from me. That's why I don't like concerts. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. There are a few products that I don't have that's new, so I'm just gonna use like the same foundation that I've been using for the last few weeks. And then I think that's it. We have pretty much the new stuff and everything else. I do want to go ahead and throw on some of this moisturizer because I just washed my face, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to slap this on really quick. So not only did I buy a bunch of new makeup and stuff, I also got a bunch of new tools and brushes. And I've been meaning to buy some new brushes for a while now. I finally got some from BH Cosmetics. I don't know if y'all are familiar with BH Cosmetics, but they have some of the best brushes. Not only that, but they have some of the best products. And I feel like they're so underrated. So I think I'm going to try this one today. This is the No Problem Primer from Touch in Sol. And honestly, I'm just like got really bad pores right now, so I'm going to do just like a tiny amount and focus it right here where I have the worst pores in my T-zone, and then all the way down to my chin. Oh, it smells really good actually. I literally couldn't film over there when my last couple of videos have been filmed because I have so much makeup and I didn't know where else to put it besides in my floor. I'm gonna look and see how my skin looks. So I don't really see it helping my pores that much. I'm going to go in with just a little bit more, about the same amount, and really focus it like right there because my pores are so bad right there for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to try something new in this video, and that's going to be contouring under my foundation. I haven't done this in a long time actually. I used to do it, but I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. What I'm going to use to contour with is these 2 No Filter concealers from ColourPop. I've got the shade Deep Dark and 52 to contour with, and then the shade Medium 22 to highlight with. Alright, so here's what the highlighting looks like. Hopefully we don't run out of daylight because it's like 5 o'clock. Okay, now I'm going to take this dark shade and basically just put it in the contours of my cheeks. Okay, so this is what the contouring looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and try to blend this out pretty quickly because I don't want it to dry down too much, because I am going to have to put foundation on top of it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Wow, holy mother. That's intense. I'm only into, what have I done? Okay. So here's what that looks like. I feel like we're doing Caitlin's video all over again. And now we've got our contouring on. We're going to go in with this Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup. This is in the shade Natural Beige M1. So I'm just going to like put this on my hand first because that's how I like to do it. And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender. We're going to use the clean side. Somewhat clean side. Then I'm just gonna like basically work in sections. Start on this side of my face and blend it out really good. before I move on, make sure I like how it looks. Are we really gonna have to do some blending on that chin now, I'm telling y'all. Alright, I'm not sure if y'all can see this, but it basically made my foundation way too dark, but it kind of made it pull red. We can also probably help it out a little bit with some concealer. And now I'm going to grab some more concealer and kind of work on this a little bit, and I'll be right back with the next new product. I did what I could with the concealer to kind of brighten it up a little bit and make it more my shade, and I think it looks pretty good. The thing I like about that foundation is that it looks like a second skin and less like cakey makeup. So like, I'll show you on my face up close. It still looks very glowy and natural, but it is full coverage, which it probably helps that I put some concealer on underneath, but I think it does look a lot better than it did a while ago. So the next thing I want to mention is this E.L.F. Cheeky Glow Soft Rose Blush. It's like a cream blush. Y'all literally don't even know how to order it. I kind of just threw stuff in the cart that I thought looked cool. And so here's what that looks like. It actually looks like a soap. Oh, whoa. That looks so weird. So it's super buildable. That's where it is. That's 2 coats. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the flat end of my beauty blender, just kind of like swirl it around in there and blend it onto the cheeks. And then I'm just going to take like the concealer side and just kind of like bounce that in to blend it in more. The next product I want to talk about is from Beauty Bakery, and I've been wanting to try something from this brand for the longest time, and when I saw that this was going on sale, I was like, okay, I gotta get it. I'm actually just gonna pour some into the lid and then bake underneath the eyes. I don't go as hard as some people with baking. I just kind of microwave it. So I just went ahead and baked under the eyes, and then I'm going to use one of my new brushes to set the rest of my face. Pour some more into the lid, just a little bit, and buff it out. Oh wow, it's going everywhere. Okay, wow. I'm basically just putting that all over my face, setting down this foundation. So I kind of like how that made my skin look. It didn't make it look cakey at all. It's not as natural looking, but you can't necessarily tell I have powder on. So I like that. I'm honestly just going to use my butter bronzer really quick to bronze the face, because honestly I don't think my face needs that much bronzing, and this is super light for me right now, so I feel like it'll look okay. Now that I'm somewhat bronzed, also got this Catrice Superwoman blush, shade Golden Coral. I'm just going to get this brush. This is just a brush I found at TJ Maxx a while back. I just like to go crazy with it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm actually obsessing over these palettes, and I literally can't even pick which one to use. I want to do a fun look. I want to do something that I wouldn't normally do. I think what I'm going to do is use this one and maybe dip into the E.L.F. Holy Smokes palette. We're just going to roll with it and see what happens. So I'm going to start with the shade Scone. And by the way, I did order these off of BH, but you definitely can get these at Ulta. I saw them in the Ulta store. I think I'm going to do a blue look. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go into the E.L.F. palette, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. Alright, so now I'm going to dip back into the Love in London palette from BH. And I'm actually going to use the same brush. And I'm going to get this Crumpet shade. It's a little bit darker than the shade we just laid down. Tap it off. And I'm just going to focus this right underneath where we put that first shade. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to switch brushes because that one's a little bit too big. Alright, I'm going to take this brush from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush collection. This is JH33. And I'm just going to dip into that shade. I As you can see, like some of this is a little bit patchy right there. But I'm going to take this brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just blending all of this together. Little circular motions. Okay, so now the fun part. We're going to go back to the E.L.F palette. I'm going into this royal blue shade. Tapping it off. And I'm just going to put this right in the outer corner. This is probably going to look a little crazy before I get done, so just wait till the end. Alright, so that's what we're looking like. And honestly, I'm not sure about it. Like a clown, but it's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the Love in London palette. This is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill collection. This is the brush JH41. We're just going to spray some of my Make It Last setting spray on there. Dip into the London shade. And we're just going to tap it right on to the middle part of the eyelid. Okay, wow. Are y'all seeing this? So now I'm just going to take this really small JH42 brush from the Jaclyn Hill collection, spray it too, and we are going to dip into this tea shade from the London palette. And we're just going to add this right into the inner corner, cover the rest of the eyelid that don't have any eyeshadow on it. I'm hoping this looks as good as I think it's going to in my head. This one definitely looks a little bit neater, but honestly, we're going to slap on some eyeliner and call it good. Oh my gosh, we've been videoing for 20 minutes. Okay, I just want to throw this out there. I know that obviously blue eyeshadow is not everybody's cup of tea, and it's honestly not even mine, but I just wanted to do something different and get out of my comfort zone and just play around, and I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's definitely different, but I kind of feel like a mermaid, to be honest. Just because I use blue eyeshadow doesn't mean you can't follow the same technique and use your own colors. Now that I've talked about eyeshadow palettes for the last 25 minutes, I do want to do my brows real quick. Lose my voice. I picked up this E.L.F. Wow brow gel in the shade Neutral Brown. I've been needing a new brow gel because I've been out of mine for a while now, so hopefully this works as good as my old one. So basically I'm just going to brush this through my brows, and this pretty much gets any bare spots that I might have, and it keeps them in place all day long. To be honest, I'm super nervous about curling my lashes. I've never done it before. I've always envisioned all of my lashes coming off after I've curled them. Here we go. Here we go. Do they look curled? I'm going to try out the new CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. Here's what the wand looks like. It's kind of like pear-shaped. Okay, that is what one coat looks like. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of like it. It doesn't make your eyelashes just like go boom. I'm not sure if the eyelash curler helped, but it definitely makes them look natural and fluttery and less heavy, and like, I don't know, I like it. I like it. Alright, so basically what I just did there is I took this shade in the E.L.F. palette and I just put it right up under my bottom lashes and blended it out. And then I'm going to go back into the Exhibitionist mascara and add some on my bottom lashes. Okay, so a few things. This mascara does add a lot of length to your lashes, but the shape of the wand makes it a little difficult, especially to put mascara on your bottom lashes, so just be mindful of that. I'm going to go ahead and go in with a second coat on my top lashes. Okay, so this is what two coats look like, and I'm still liking it, but I did have some old mascara on from earlier today. I put some on before class and then I took it off. So I'm thinking that's impairing it a little bit. It's not building up as much as I would like for it to, but that's okay. I think the eyes are done. I'm not going to do eyeliner because it takes too long. It stresses me out and I don't have a new one to try anyways. Now, last but certainly not least, we're going to go into the lippies. So I think for this look, I'm going to go in with the Sugar Rush Sugar Coat Velvet Liquid Lipstick from Tarte. Okay, I'm going to apply this and then I'll be right back. Alright, so here's what the lip looks like, and I actually love this. I love how it feels. I'm interested to see how long it wears because I love the color. I love that it's not like super matte and drying. It just feels comfortable and pillowy on the lips. So, finally, the last thing that we're going to do today is we're going to put on a highlighter. And I almost forgot this step, but I'm so glad that I didn't because this is the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. But I think I'm going to go in with this shade. I think it'll look best on me. Then I'm also going to use this BH Cosmetics. I don't even know what this is called, but it looks good for a highlighter, so we're going to go with it. Holy crap. Y'all. Okay, this brush was the move. Look at that. Okay, I need to put this all over my face right now. This was everything I dreamed it would be. Alright guys, this is the final look. I've literally been filming for over an hour, I know. I'm not even sure when I started, but I'm honestly loving how this turned out. I didn't really like it as I was applying it, but now that I look in the mirror and look in the viewfinder and the highlighter just brought it all together, oh my gosh, I love this and I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with how everything performed. Honestly, I do need to test a few more things out. I obviously have way more to play with and I'm so pumped about that. I didn't even get to use half of the stuff that I bought, which is crazy. Definitely not planning on getting anything new for a while, so you can rest easy knowing that, mother. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure and give it a big thumbs up down below. I love sitting down to play with makeup, and I hope this inspires you to just have fun and go into it not knowing what you're gonna do. Honestly, just take something and run with it. I had no idea what I was going to do today, what kind of look I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to have fun and to get out of the box and out of my comfort zone and do something different. So I hope that you all liked watching this. If you do, let me know because I'm honestly not sure what y'all want to see. So once again, thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. Bye, guys. So I'm just going to show you what I got and then tell you what okay, let's just go ahead and get started. There are a few new